Hello and welcome everyone. I'm Nick. Let's continue our journeys. Episode 19, First Love. The hair color, the clothes. What are you thinking? I think that Gerard is trying to turn Sophie into Joanne into a new Sophie. What do you think, Babette? Well, it's very likely. I sense the Count was never able to get over Sophie. Joanne is a mask to hide that great love. I should be relieved to think that the Count will one day forget Joanne. But I can't. I feel a chill running down my spine. Do you want to get out of here? Yes, let's go. I'm afraid Gerard's madman who might hurt Joanne. And hurt Eric too. I don't see the Count doing anything like that. Do you remember what he was like with his ex? I can't say much about that. Philip and I came to the vineyard during the separation. The Count was very sad and became more and more reclusive. What about the painting? I'm surprised it was torn like that. Don't you think he did it? Probably. Gerard is a gentleman, incapable of killing a fly. I see. Then there is only one person who can unravel the mystery. Who? Sophie himself. Sophie herself. Do you remember her last name? Sure, McQuaid. She owns an art gallery. I'll look her up on the internet. McQuaid Art Galleries. Here's her phone number. Will you call her? Of course I am. I'm gonna contact her to find out what is this all about. I'll call her right now. Good decision. Hello, may I speak to Sophie McQuaid, please? This is she. Who's speaking? I'm calling from Count Gerard's vineyard. I need to talk to you. I have nothing to say about that gentleman. Please, it's important. I'm working at the vineyard. I came with a friend and she fell in love with him. I'm afraid it's a toxic relationship. What do you need to know? Why did you leave him? That's forward. Because I didn't want to end up being a decorative object. He was controlling. He didn't want me to work, to have a life. Was he violent man? Not physically, but he was a master manipulator. Charming, the kind that reels you in with pretty words and expensive gifts. He's still like that. He obviously wants things to be his way. Gerard was selfish, a spoiled child, unable to compromise even a little bit. And I don't think he's changed much. Man like him never change. I have to go. Alright, thank you, Sophie. You've been a great help. Goodbye. What did she say? She confirmed my worst suspicions. Was he violent with her? Not physically, not violent, but a manipulator. I'll save this information about Gerard. I suppose it will come in handy in the future. Now, what are we going to do? I have to talk to Joanne as soon as possible. Joanne's bestowed with Gerard. She won't want to see you or listen to you. I have an idea. Listen carefully, Babette. This is what we'll do. My count never stops. This day he's made one romantic gesture after another. Oh honey, I love it when you get mysterious. It's not him. Who closed the door? What are you doing here? There are things you need to know. Don't start with your riddles again. It's not a riddle this time. A few years ago, Gerard was with a woman, Sophie. I don't care about his past. You should care because it affects you. How? Look at this. Who is it? Sophie, take a good look at her. Doesn't her hair and outfit look familiar? No. What is it? She looks a lot like you. She's wearing clothes like you. And what's wrong with that? It's what the Count gave you to wear. He must like it. Don't you think it's strange that it's so similar to Sophie's? Men are structured. They don't change their taste. You really think it's just that? Yes, why would I think it's something bad and twisted? Accept that others can be happy too. Oh, you're so blinded. You're not the one who has that right. What? No filter. You need to know. Gerard wants to recreate with you the love he had with Sophie. What are you saying? It's plain to see. Don't deny it. And what if it were the case? What's wrong with that? We all long to replicate our first great love. That's not true. Oh really? Why are you so fixated on Eric then? Joanne took the blow. Now she has no choice but to rethink everything alone. At least I hope she does. I think we've had too much to drink, my friend. It's never enough. You're right, this is the best way to deal with a broken heart. Indeed it is. Cheers! Cheers! Are you in love, Babette? Why, yes I am. How did you know? Female intuition? Who is he? An impossible love. But let's not talk about me. It's boring. I have a hunch, but I don't know if I should say it directly. I'm gonna ask who he is, because if you venture a guess, she's not gonna say who it is. Do I know him? Yes, of course you know him. Who is it? Count Gerard. What? I told you an impossible love. And how can you stand it? I don't know. Maybe because I'd rather take care of him and be close to him, instead of losing him and never seeing him again. After all, love is surrender. That's true. Love is surrender. Our bittersweet experience with better is better than Count Gerard. who lives obsessed about his first love, or Phillips, who goes from girl to girl and doesn't know what love is. That's true, poor Philip. That I don't know what love is. I miss Eric. I need him more than ever. Especially now that I can stand on my own 2 feet. The Count, Joanne. Honey, I'm so glad I found you. I've been thinking about everything you told me. That is great. I have just made a decision. What do you mean, darling? I'm sorry, Gerard, but you'll hear it first right now. What is it then? I wanna jump for joy. She's leaving him. It's very important and definitive. Yes, it's not what you think. Gerard and I are getting married next week. Thank you everyone for watching. Have a wonderful day. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and see you guys on our next journeys.